For car enthusiasts, if you make your decisions without compromise, when only the best will do, you will fully understand the purpose of this Lamborghini Huracan Technica, the last of the rear-wheel drive, petrol-powered supercars, 640 brake horsepower to the rear wheels for a 5.2 litre V10. Absolutely incredible, and certainly a showcase of the very best of style, performance and luxury. Now, if you make the same judgment calls for your audio and you want a pair of headphones that are absolutely without equal, then this is the video review for you. In the same way as this Huracan Technica rewrites the rulebook, I'm going to present to you a pair of headphones that I think redefine what is possible. I'm Steve from Sounds Heavenly, and this is the Bang & Olufsen Beoplay H100. Come and join me. Now, it's 46 years since Bang & Olufsen's first headphones, the U70 from 1978, were launched, and I'm actually quite astounded to see how much B&O are still improving with each new headphone model. H100 is B&O's first high-resolution spatial audio headphone, and I think it's actually quite a significant upgrade even over their previous flagship, the H95. I'm aware that B&O fans are still using the original U70 headphones even after 46 years, so I'm personally very pleased to see that some thought has gone into long-term life coverage for the H100s even from the launch date. I'll go into that in more detail later, but first let me say a big thank you to Bang & Olufsen for kindly sending out this loan sample well in advance of the launch date. That allows me to give you a proper considered review, and I must say I will be sorry to see these go at the end of the review period. As you'll be aware if you're a regular viewer of the channel, I'm a lifelong B&O fan. However, I've not been paid to make this review, so all the views you will hear are my own. Now, the analogy I made at the start of the video between luxury headphones and supercars is not simply one of price. In both cases, I think these are products that cannot be summed up purely in terms of facts and figures. My experience with the H100 has actually been quite an emotive journey, as the way that they've brought my favourite music to life has been really rather special. However, I know that cold hard facts are what online reviews are made of, so first of all we will go through the specifications of the H100 and then we'll move on to what they're actually like to live with. And at the end of the video I'll link to a couple of reviews that I've done previously, one of the original 1978 U70 headphones and another showing the more recent H95s, so that you can see a little more of the development of B&O's headphones over the years. Oh, by the way, please let me know in the comments what you think to the suit and tie. Should there be a regular feature of the video? Please let me know. So, let's put up on screen key features of the H100. Bang & Olufsen spatial audio with head tracking optimised for Dolby Atmos content. EarSense, which is automatic compensation to adapt the sound to the way that you wear the earphones. High resolution audio via the USB-C cable with data rates up to 24-bit 96 kHz. A modular construction for long life with 100% of the parts replaceable. 10 studio grade microphones, 5 in each earpiece for voice calls, transparency and noise cancelling. Wind noise removal. Quick charging. Bluetooth 5.3, 3-device multi-point, which will be available via future software updates, and also available in the near future via an update will be LDAC high-resolution lossless sound via Bluetooth. There's up to 5 years of warranty available, and the price, well, these will sell in the UK at £1,299. There will be 3 colours available at launch: the Infinite Black, shown here, Hourglass Sand and Sunset Apricot. Now I apologise I can't show you pictures of the other 2 colours because this video is being filmed ahead of the launch date, so those pictures are not yet in the public domain. As I hope you've seen so far, there are some very, very nice luxury materials used in the construction of these headphones, including a leather headband and carry bag, lambskin ear cups, which are really rather nice, very soft, and these are magnetic, so they're easy to remove for cleaning or replacement. There is a memory foam inner headband, which again is magnetically attached, so easy to remove and replace if needed. Pearl blasted aluminium housing, which has a really nice solid quality feel. Underneath that is a perforated steel plate to reduce wind noise, and a frosted glass touch panel with the B&O logo smoothly underneath it. I'll put the technical specifications on screen, and as a quick summary for these, we've got Bluetooth 5.3 as I mentioned, low energy audio, SBC and AAC codecs, frequency range 10 Hz to 20,000 Hz via Bluetooth, or 10 Hz to 40,000 Hz via the USB cable in high res mode. Now, if you're not one for facts and figures, just point out the 10 Hz part of that. And what that means in simple terms is that these headphones will produce deeper bass than your ears can hear. So the very deepest sounds that these can produce are there in what's known as the infrasonic range. So it's that feeling at a concert where you feel the pressure of the sound in your chest cavity. These headphones are able to start getting into that sort of depth of bass. So that's not to say that they are woolly or boomy or bassy in the sound. The sound is superb and clear and even, but what it means is when that deep bass is called for in the content you're listening to, these headphones can deliver. In terms of the mechanical parts inside here, we have 40mm electrodynamic drivers in each side with neodymium magnets. The consumer replaceable parts, as I've just showed you, are the inner headband and the ear cups, but all parts, including the battery, can be serviced and replaced by a B&O technician. The weight is 375 grams, and I'll put the listening time figures on screen. They are really rather impressive. I've not managed to flatten the batteries even after extended days of use, so I have every confidence that those figures shown on screen are correct. And there are fabric covered USB-C charging cable and fabric covered USB-C to 3.5mm audio cables included. Now I must say that Bluetooth headphones are often seen as a convenience choice nowadays, particularly where noise cancelling is included. However, I think that's doing these headphones a disservice, and it's not the case here, as everything here, from the luxury materials, the tactile finish, the sound quality and the long service life, mark these headphones out as being something really rather special. The comfort is actually immediately apparent when you put them on. They have possibly the lightest clamping force of any closed back headphones that I've worn. I feel that's less than B&O's previous H95s, and there's only a little more clamping pressure there than some of the best open back headphones I've tried, and they are headphones that don't include any option for noise cancelling. These are fairly light headphones, and the combination of the lambskin ear pads with memory foam inner headband makes them really nice and comfortable to wear for long periods of time. Speaking of someone who still enjoys B&O products for decades after their use, as you'll see from the speakers behind me, I'm actually really excited to see that B&O have given serious thought to how these headphones should continue to work for many years into the future, with the long warranty and 100% of the parts being replaceable, including the battery and all the wear points, so the leather and the inner headbands. And the materials have clearly been chosen for their tactile nature, as the experience of holding and using the H100s is really a joy. This is a very nice product indeed. Now, operation is logical and straightforward. There's easy control of noise cancelling and volume from the two dials, and you can arrange automatic routing of telephone calls, and there are wear sensors to let the headphones know automatically when you put them on, so you can set them to switch on and off automatically. It's easy to adjust the tonal balance via the B&O app, which is a free download on other Apple or Android products. For my ears, the default setting is just about perfect. An interesting feature here is the addition of head tracking, which is part of the spatial audio settings, and that allows the sound to follow very accurately the movement of your head. So if you have got immersive content, particularly via Dolby Atmos, and you turn your head, the sound smoothly tracks round to the source so that you always feel it's coming from the same position. So it gives you very much the feeling of being at a live event where the band are in front of you, and as you turn away, they're still over on that side of the hall. Along with the high resolution audio support via the included USB-C cable, I think this makes H100 really versatile for serious music listening, movies, gaming and immersive content, as well as telephone and video calls. So what didn't I like about H100? Well, firstly, I think headphones at this price point should include a hard carry case, as the cheaper H95s do. If they're to be used regularly, they should have some solid protection from wear and tear. Secondly, I'm a firm believer that all headphones should still function via a cable connection, maybe with reduced functionality, but they should still function when the battery is dead. Now that's either if it's become discharged while you're away on vacation, or many years into the future when batteries are no longer available. You should still be able to use them passively. Bang & Olufsen's recent H9 headphones can do this, which to my mind makes them actually more practical and sustainable for long-term use decades into the future. And finally, on a personal level, I'm disappointed that the price point for these headphones means that for me they will be as unattainable as the Lamborghini that I borrowed at the start of this video. My dream of owning H100 is unlikely to become a reality at this price point, and the same may actually be true for other B&O owners and fans. However, all this aside, there are two specific reasons why in recent weeks I've fallen in love with these headphones. First, the sound quality, even compared to B&O's previous flagship H95, is superb. It's rich and clear, with a tonal balance that never sounds too bassy or too shrill. This is the same tone you'd expect from a high-end pair of loudspeakers in a good quality listening room, but with the added bonus of being able to dial in the noise cancelling and shut out the rest of the world while you listen. But what those high-end speakers can't do is give you the same depth of bass as the H100s, and the response that's quoted here at 10 Hz is actually deeper than Bang & Olufsen's amazing Beoplay 90 flagship speakers can manage. And secondly, for me, the real stroke of genius here is the way B&O have implemented spatial audio. Now this has two options. The first one, Virtualize, is intended for stereo content, and this mimics the effect of stereo loudspeakers in a good listening room. Whereas Immersive is the setting that's intended for Dolby Atmos multi-channel content, and that gives an accurate impression of surround sound even through the two earphones. It subtly accentuates the phase and timing information in the audio and makes it easier for your ears to interpret the direction from which sound is coming. Now my own preference is for the virtualized setting. For stereo music content, I find this to be superb. It makes the music appear to be in the room with me rather than coming in separately on each side of my head. It feels as though the lead singer is in front of me and the band is spread out on a stage. It's incredibly immersive. And in my view, these features transform H100 into a listening experience that simply isn't available anywhere else. Much like choosing a supercar and knowing it will make you smile every time you turn the ignition key, these are headphones that in recent weeks have brought me joy in the way that they can shut out the world and let me sink into my favourite music. I hope that this has given you an idea of just what is possible now when you choose a pair of headphones without compromise. Please check out the videos that appear here and here on screen to find out more